I have been so blessed. The reason I've been so blessed is because my first year in the Arizona House was Ann's last year in the Arizona House. And we had an opportunity to overlap. And Ann was my first and best mentor that I've ever had in government of any type. So it's no accident I may remind you of her, because everything I've learned at her feet. How to represent people with integrity, how to communicate what you've seen, and to vote from your heart, and how to run a cow. The committee of the whole is something we do up there when we're doing bills in the legislature, and Ann was right by my side when I was running my first cow up there in the House. They used to let Democrats run cows. They don't do that anymore.
Committee of the whole.
Committee of the whole. Exactly. Well, people run different kinds of cows up in your part of the state.
That's right.
And the integrity that Ann exudes and really embodies in everything she does is exactly what we need in the United States Senate right now at this time in our nation's history. Exactly what we need. But we're going to have a guy on the top of the Republican ticket nationally who embodies the opposite of integrity. Exactly the opposite of integrity. And he's getting a lot of traction. And we can't just dismiss him as sort of an entertaining reality star anymore. Because the kinds of things he is saying, the kinds of things he is advocating for, are profoundly dangerous to the entire American experiment. We've not had this type of proto-fascist neo-dictator run as a major party candidate before. And I'm not mincing words of that. That's exactly the kind of danger he proposes to the American Republic. And yet, John McCain, who even I agree is an American hero who sacrificed for his country tremendously, even he, as a Republican, is deciding that he's going to endorse Donald Trump. So I do not understand how anyone with integrity can look at what Trump would represent in harm to our country forever. How can anybody look at that and say, well, I'm going to support him because he's my party's nominee? This is a time for courage, this is a time for integrity, and John McCain is not giving us what we need. Now, you might remember about 6 years ago, Ann took a very, very tough vote. It was a vote that a lot of her advisors said, you got to vote the other way because they're going to kill you over this. It was the Affordable Care Act. But she looked at that and she said, you know, I want to stand up for saying that insurance companies shouldn't kick people off because they have a pre-existing condition. That's just wrong. And I don't care if they're going to come after me. I don't care if I lose my seat for this. I'm going to do what's right. That's the kind of person Ann is. And they are coming after her again. On that same issue already, they're coming after her. But it's not going to wash, because people understand who has their backs. They know it's not John McCain who's simply reading the party script these days. They need someone willing to fight for them. They need someone who actually understands what it is to struggle to get by in the state of Arizona. And they need somebody who's going to stand up for their right to have a better life. And that's Ann Kirkpatrick. Ann, please come up. Thank you so much for running.
Thank you, Steve, and welcome everybody. This is the official kickoff of the Pima County headquarters, and it's great to see so many people here. And I'm delighted that Sierra is the regional director for this region. Sierra, one of my hardest working field organizers in the 2014 election, and just has a special gift for finding exactly that one job that the volunteer wants to do. Whatever it is, she brings out the best in people. So Sierra, congratulations.